This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dopeliven TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dopeliven TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. It's Dopeliven TV Live. Views that are expressed on this Dopeliven TV Live are not necessarily views of Dopeliven TV or its affiliates. They may want to say it again, okay? But I'm going to get off. Well, I ain't going to get off, okay? Matter of fact, just let Gina and Mo do Gina. Whew, been a long day, man. Marcella and Mo do their thing, all right? There they are. What's up, Marcella?
Hello.
What's up?
Hey. We have a great show today. We have some of our very own that we will be chatting with today. We have so many filmmakers and actors and actresses on Dopeliven TV Live, but guess what? We have our very own filmmakers. We're going to go ahead.
Producers, right?
Executive producer. And director. And we also have an actor that's part of our crew as well. So let's just go ahead and get started. We've already said our disclaimer. Well, Greg has said it. Let's just bring on our crew. What do you think about that, Maurice? Want to go ahead and bring the crew?
This is going to be fun because this is not something new for Greg, but something new for the other two. I think this is going to be pretty cool. And I think all the guests we done had on here, the producers and the actors and things that mess around and gave them the book. So we're going to find out what's really good. Their new project is called Behind the Collar.
Behind the Collar.
And let's ask them to find out what's going on. Bring them on in.
Come on, let's get Greg Gray on. Can we get Greg to come on? Hey, Greg, how are you?
I'm great. How about you?
Amen. All right. Come on, Gina. Hey, Gina. Happy Monday.
Hey.
Happy Monday. How was your weekend?
Weekend was great, but it's feeling weird to be in the other seat.
But that's okay. That's okay.
We had the big cheers. Wee.
Do we have Jeff today? Jeff out there? Hey, live coach Jeff. What's up?
What's up? Now, look, I don't know about Gina, but I'm sitting in the same seat I always sit in.
Come on now, Jeff.
All right.
Do we have our other actress on today?
Yes,
everybody. This Drea. Hey, Drea, how are you?
Hey there.
What's up, Dre?
All right.
Hey. So we got anybody else?
We have any? Is that it?
That's
coming
it.
on?
That's it.
Okay. So, like we said, there's a new film by Dopeliven Entertainment Film. All right. Is this our first film for Dopeliven Entertainment Film? This is our first film, and we have executive director, producers, Gina Gatson-Davis and Gregory Gray. Gina, I think this was originally your project. You started this. Can you tell us a little bit about what Behind the Collar is about, and how did this start?
Well, this is a book that was nominated as a Distinguished Authors Guild #1 book. So this is an award-winning book back in 2020 when Distinguished Authors Guild first started. That was our first year. And Behind the Collar was one that was chosen as an award-winning book. So this is an award-winning book that we're making a film from. So I'm truly excited about that. And the fact that, we're reenacting this is a true story. We're reenacting this true story, and I'm just truly excited about it.
Okay, and then you brought Greg in. Greg, so far, what do you think about it?
It sucks. But
You know
This
what?
man.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
you know, I think it's seriously, I think it's something that needs to be told. You know, a lot of these filmmakers, and for me, the inspiration, I'm inspired by all of the filmmakers that we've come in contact with during this, you know, our tenure here on Dope TV. So I think we're taking a lot from them as far as the creativity, the shots that we're doing, the sounds, all of that. We're taking a lot from them to sure.
Well, I think it's a trade of you know, strengths. I mean, they're giving us our strengths and we give them our strengths, you know, and our, you know, with our audience and stuff. So it's just a trade of strengths. I think is what it is. That's the reason why
Man,
you guys.
I'm sorry, man. I want to shout out KB. Y'all remember KB from a little while?
Can you put that back up, please?
She's doing her videos and all of that stuff. I'm sorry, Marcy.
Okay. KB, a social savage, says shooting films with Greg is an awesome experience. Okay.
She's
I agree,
one-
KB. I
Oh, yeah.
agree.
Let me tell you what KB, man. KB set me straight on a lot of stuff. Okay, I met her when I did a short little, I call it a seminar on how to make film with your cell phone at her school. She caught on like everything. She was telling me, "Hey man, look, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this." She taught me a lot of stuff that I did not know. Okay, and I made her my partner. She learned. I even gave her a camera. Okay, she's a fantastic individual, man. That's a little sis right there for real. And she's gonna help out with this film too. She's gonna help out. She's good.
Okay.
So,
Can you tell us who's the author of this film? I mean,
I'm sorry.
book? Who's the author of the book? Who wrote
The author of the book is Karen Dade, and Karen is actually behind the scenes.
Oh, cool.
With the narration and also some insight on, you know, keeping us on track, because this is
it authentic. Keeping it
Right.
authentic. Okay.
Right. So, you know, working with her is awesome.
So, life coach, you're an actor in this film. How is that? Is this your first acting?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done something like this. It's pretty dope too. I like it.
So acting, you like doing this film or the acting part or all of the above?
You know, all the above, yo, because when you look at it, it's cool to see my boy in his element. And you know, it's some stuff that when I'm watching Greg, I'm learning from him too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm looking at how I can apply.
Oh, cut.
Take 45, take 12.
12,
This
12,
boy,
45.
take 12. That's what it is.
12, take 45.
This man. Hey man, yeah, I'm the take man, man. I took me a while to get that first scene done when we were shooting it, but it came together. You know.
So this your first movie scene, Jeff?
This is my first one. Yeah.
And let me tell y'all, man, look, honestly, I kid with that because I changed the take. It wasn't take 45. All right, they did it. The first time they did it, it was like 8 takes. All right.
Okay. Yes.
After they got comfortable with one another, him and Drea, they got comfortable with one another, and they were able to do this. They were able to knock it out as well as tell us exactly. Well, look, how about if we do it this way? How about if we take it like this? You know? So I appreciate that, man, most definitely. Okay.
And you know what? That's always good. Even though you're the producer / director, I always say, even though you're the head person in whatever it is, whether it's a regular job or in film, it's good to listen to the people that are working up under you who are actually doing the actual job. Because you have a lot of people, I'm the leader, I'm the head, I'm the boss, I don't want to hear, but they're actually doing the work. And it's good to listen to them. And a lot of times it turns out much better. And
that's what we did. We opened the door to make sure that everyone involved have a voice. It's not just like, you know, do it this way. No, that's the way it's going to be done. Right. They have input. And yes, it does. It does really help to get their input and intake, because we have all these different eyes. And all these different ideas that we can pull together to come out with something perfect.
Right.
Like when we went back to go shoot a scene, what happened was we ended up it was a scene we were going to shoot outside, but then after looking at everything, we discussed it and we said, you know what, that'd be better if we shot it inside. And it actually turned out great inside, you know.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
So Gina, this is your first film. How does it feel?
Well, it's not really my first
Oh, it's
film.
not your first? Okay.
As I told you guys, I used to act in high school.
Okay.
We all used to act in high school, Gina.
No, I had drama class, and we used to have to get on the stage.
No, you used to act too.
Al Boswell.
Yes, that was my drama teacher, and he was a perfectionist. We had some plays that we did where we got standing ovations. So I'm used to being in front of the camera. I'm used to being in front of, but I've never been behind the camera.
That's what I was talking about, being behind the camera.
Yeah, this is new. This is new for me. But I have a good teacher over there. That man over there.
That one over there. So Drea,
I got it the right way.
Drea,
Yes,
is this your
ma'am.
first time acting?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And how was it for you?
This is a learning experience. I've always wanted to act, just never knew what to do, where to go. And I've also had different adventures to vent to. So this is very nice to start out. And thank you guys for having me.
Oh, she's killing the job.
He's great. I'm telling you.
So I got to ask something for all these producers and executive producers and
directors,
photography people. Your scores. Are you going to use local artists?
Good question.
We're going to use, whether they're local or not, we're going to use the best score that fits the scenes.
So are we going to use our guy, our inside guy that we've been having on the show and stuff?
Rob Diggy.
Rob
Diggy.
If it fits, we will.
And if the cost is right.
We haven't even got that far yet. Like, I think we're on we're on filming scene 4 out of 15.
We've done it. We've shot 4 times so far. Okay. Now we're skipping around. All right. So we might have done scene 1 yesterday, and then we did scene 12. Another scene 8 another day. Okay. And again, all of those. I make sure that all of those are marked each time that we do it, so that when it's time for me to
edit and get it together,
all I got to do is look here, and it's done.
And that's something that my brother taught me, because I was looking to go to, hey, we got to do scene 1 this week, then scene 2, and he was like, we don't have to do it all in order. We do whatever scene we can with whatever
resource you have at that time, right?
Exactly. Yep.
So can you guys give us a little primer on what's behind the collar about?
Well, I do have we don't have a trailer, because like I said, we're still in the primitive stages, but I wanted to put something together that's just to showcase everything that was going on right then, that day. We were we had Jeff and Drea do a little commentary, and we took a couple of clips from what we had already done. Nothing is, and even the clips that we're going to show you, those may not even be in the movie. You know what I mean? But I just put something together so we put something out to let everybody know. Yes, this is active. This is real. We're doing this. Get ready for it. All right. But Gina, tell them how you develop. And I'm not trying to take over, guys. I'm just saying.
Yes, you are, because I was going to ask that question. So Gina, can you tell us how you developed the film from the book, please?
Well, as I stated, the book, I have the book in my library. So I had the book in my library. I read the book in 2020, but I had to go back and refresh my memory with all those small details. When I read the book, I understood why the readers voted it as an award-winning book. I could not put that book down.
Wow.
I read it from beginning to end. I think I read that book maybe in 2 days.
Wow.
It was one of those page turners. You want to see what happens next.
Wow.
And so I had to go back and reread the book to refresh my memory. And then I was like, oh, wow. Some of these scenes are really good scenes. And some of these scenes need to be in the film. They're a must.
Okay.
And what I did was I wanted to outline and keep the premise of the book and the meaning of the book, but also show the positivity in it too, because this book sends a message.
Okay.
It can also help. It can help individuals that are in the same situation. And so I wanted to keep that. You know, we could have went in a lot of different directions with it, but I wanted to keep that premise where there's a positive message given out.
Okay. So did you actually do a script, or are you just kind of like, so you did actually do a script?
I did an actual script. I wrote it before we even got started. I wrote out the full script.
Wow.
There's been some changes in the script. I've made some changes. I went back. I think I may have went back 3 or 4 times with the script and refined it as we went along. As I got to know more and more about what I needed to do in order for us to produce it.
So in there somewhere around in there, is Dopeliven TV gonna be a subject or a prop?
No, I mean that's not, as I stated, it's a true story. So Dopeliven was not in the book.
It's
So
called Dopeliven for a reason.
It's in the credits.
Living.
Did your actors have a chance to read the actual book to kind of get a gist of the meat of the book before starting the film?
they didn't, but they did have an opportunity to read the script.
Let me tell you something. I already knew what type of person Lewis was. I looked. And then when Gina gave me Mo backstory, I was like, oh, this is who we dealing with. Okay.
He said, I'm that guy.
And he played his part very well.
He playing a knocker.
And what about you, Drea? About your part?
My part is wild, but you know what? We're gonna get it done.
Okay. So
Shorty the pimp walk with a limp.
Okay, so Drea and Jeff, for the two of you being, I guess new to acting, how comfortable is it for the two of you? Because you guys have some kind of scenes in there. How comfortable is it for the two of you to do your acting?
Well, I say this, just Dre has a good personality. She has a great personality. You know, she a lot of fun, so it makes it easy to click and mesh with somebody like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's stuff we talked about too. You know, we talked about how, we talked about what if we had this part in here, why could we have something like some build up with our two characters and how this happened, blah, blah, blah. You know, so she great.
And Drea?
I totally agreed with him. We clicked. I didn't know if we could, but we did it. He's very dope. He did an excellent job. He fits his script.
He that one.
We're both amazing.
He that pick
come with ideas and we click. So I'm excited that we got to work together. Hopefully we could do more in the future on different things. And
And you know what? I want to add that, you know, there was a scene that we did and Greg and I thought it was great. We were ready to move to the next scene and they came back, Drea and Coach came back and said, nah, we want to do that scene over. So we shot that scene completely over.
Yeah,
because we wanted them to feel comfortable in, you know, the scenes that they're doing so that it looks natural and it feels natural.
Yeah. Are you looking for more actors for the other scenes?
Yes, we are.
Come up. Okay. And you're doing a casting call?
Yeah, there's going to be as soon as we get to a more comfortable level and we know exactly who we want and how we want that person to be, we're going to hold a casting call for the others. Now that's unusual because generally casting calls are done before the movie starts rolling. Okay, so we have everything ready, but we want to make sure that we take this piece by piece, step by step, and so unconventionally we're going to do the casting call. And you know, Jeff is the associate producer as well, so we're going to do a casting call. And just like I said, get the right people for this. We want it to be as authentic as possible and tell her story properly. Now,
that's important.
It's very important because we don't want her to feel a certain way. But the other thing about this, Marcy Mo, is that we want to keep some creative license. All right. So the movie is not going to be exactly like the book. You know, we're taking some things and we're stretching them, and then we're taking some things and leaving them out, and hopefully you can see or understand what's actually happening from the portrayal that we just did.
Okay. So Jeff I mean not Jeff, Greg and Gina, how do you hope to impact your audience with this film?
Well, my goal is to portray Karen's story the way that she wants it portrayed. We actually met with her in the very beginning before we did anything, and we talked about what she wanted. So we're trying to stick with that, even though like Greg said, we want to make sure that, it's not going to be, you always go to the movie and see a book, you read a book and you see the movie, and it's always a little bit different.
Right.
It's going to be different on film because it's different when you write a book.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure we stick to that, and I want to make sure that there is a positive there. It's positive.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be just a negative scenes throughout, and then we leave you walking out with, oh man, I feel so bad. We want you to have hope. We want there to be,
it's kind of like,
positivity.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things is, you you go in there, you watch a movie, and if you catch it in the middle, you messed up. You got to see it from the beginning, so you get so you get the full effect.
Yeah, the full message out. You want to get the full message out there.
And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
We also want to make sure that we still keep that dope living feel to it. All right. So what we believe in Dope Living here on this show, we educate, entertain, and inform. All right. And that's exactly what we're going to do with the film. We're going to entertain, educate, and inform people. Okay. Because what happened to Karen shouldn't happen to anyone, but it does happen.
Exactly.
And we want to make sure that we tell the story.
Put that microscope on there.
Educate people as to how and why this stuff can happen, and inform them that you can get through this. There's ways to get through this, and it's Karen. If you know Karen, she's gotten through it, and she's blossomed. So we want to showcase all of that. We start, matter of fact, the opening scene, the very opening scene. There's no acting or anything. It's just innocence. You know what I mean? It's just a swinging. It's innocence.
Is Karen going to be in the film?
No.
Not even at the end, just to like words of, something regarding what she's gone through and where she is now. To kind of like.
I say no, but you know what? As I'm thinking, as you said that, Marcella, maybe I could have a black background, and at the end, Karen comes on and just sits there and says something. Now we want her to narrate the beginning, but at the end, what's up, Jeff, Gina? It's a black.
That's a good idea.
I like that.
Shoot it in black and white.
So
we don't want it. We don't want to give the ending.
No, we don't. We just have her come on and say something.
Her presence is throughout the movie.
Yeah. So Gina, was she a winner in 2020?
She was a winner. Her book is an award-winning from the Distinguished Authors Guild. She was, she was. It is an award-winning book, and brother and I plan on doing some other short films, but we also want to continue on with maybe some additional books that have won the Distinguished Authors Guild Award, and kind of continue with that. There's a lot of great books that have won. Marcy can attest to that.
Oh yeah.
And so there's a lot to choose from.
That's a good suite of last year's winners. That was whew.
But you know what, Mo and Marcy, one of the things that I feel it makes it easy to write the script, because the book is the outline. It gave me an outline.
Basically, yeah.
It gave me the foundation, so it was very easy to write the script.
From all four of you, have there been any surprises since you've started this process? Some really that you would like to talk about?
Well, I can say, and it's not saying anything bad about anybody. All right. Again, as we get this process going, I've done this before, but never as earnestly as I'm doing it right now. So you get people that want to do it, but then they say, well, I don't know. All right. That gives Gina, Jeff, and myself some caution. You know what I'm saying? Should we have a backup plan for this? Or should we shouldn't have to do that. you know, again, we're doing that. And
Yeah.
it's not a blemish on anyone, okay? But you know, people have to be comfortable to do this. You know,
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, and to answer that, I'm sorry, bro.
No, go ahead.
Just to piggyback off of what my brother said, I was surprised because I'm new to this. We did get someone who was slated for a role who didn't feel comfortable. And
Wow.
so we had to find someone else to play the role. And you know, it was very surprising to me, but bro was like, hey, that happens. We have to be prepared and move forward.
And we move forward quickly and swiftly. Now, I had asked Jeff to be the associate producer on this, okay? But he stepped up and said, hey, man, I'll do it. You know, got to do what I got to do. And he stepped up, did the role. And I'm telling you, him and Drea, the symmetry with them is so perfect. Okay, you know, they laugh. Like I said, the first scene, even though it took 8 takes,
Don't do that.
it was funny. I mean, I wish I could show you guys the
Oh
bloopers.
my gosh. If
Oh,
we
you
could
guys
do the
gonna have bloopers?
Yeah, we got bloopers. We got bloopers.
Hilarious.
But it's a journey, you know, and I want to shout out real quick to Bobby Renee, Ruben Carter,
Mark Casey.
Mark Casey. Oh, that's my guy. Red, Nakia Hamilton, Nelson J. Davis, you know, Trish
John Ruffin.
Man, John Ruffin, all of these guys, and I just met somebody today who
Patrick
got a
Deal.
fantastic science fiction movie. Yeah, Patrick Deal. This guy's named Trent Harris. He got a movie called The Takeover. It's on Tubi. Man, we'll show us trailer tomorrow because we're gonna do a show of trailers tomorrow.
I already
But
saw
we're gonna show us
it.
trailer tomorrow. I'm telling you, I don't know if you saw this one. There's a couple of takeovers out there. This one, this dude did this so well. I'm like, okay. Both fingers, tiger, you know, all of those things in. All of these guys, man, you know, these are guys that reignited my energy to do this. Okay, as we talk to these guys, because Gina's stuck on scores. Okay, Gina's stuck on that one. Scores, score.
What's the score?
Okay?
Yeah, I'm already. What's
Exactly.
Okay, walk it.
the music?
And I'm gonna tell y'all, one surprise for me, real quick, was I guess it's different when, you know, when you have to play a role, and then and I'm not gonna lie, Greg, them takes building up. I was like, well, damn, I gotta get this right. Hold on now. You know what I mean? You start looking, but I'm just saying it's different when you sitting in the seat and you have to put it out there. You know what I mean? So you have to put yourself in a different space mentally to go ahead and to be able to produce that. And I know Dre can probably agree with me on that.
Yes, I can. Like, I thought maybe if I read it a couple times, I'm like, okay, I got this. But then you actually have to put your feet in their shoes and actually embody that. So he's correct.
Yeah, you know, when Drea and I spoke about her playing this role, she's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And then when I started telling her about the role, she was like,
"Whoa!"
Like, oh Lord, what's going
And this
on?
this is why I wanted to do that little piece where they spoke as themselves. All right, because never would I want anybody to be typecast. You know what I'm saying? So they can speak on the character that they play. You know? And honestly, man, you know, Gina, you gotta write Jeff and some more of those, okay? Because writing me change up a little bit.
Man,
Okay?
I'm telling you, they're playing that role so well. And I'm really hoping that throughout the rest of the scenes that the future actors and actresses do the same, because Jeff and Drea, they've really played it well. And we have other people who have already shot some scenes as well that we don't have on here. But they did well. They did a good job as well. I'm telling you, so far, so good.
And you know what I really like? This is a first behind the scenes for you, Gina, and a first for Drea and Jeff for acting, and how you're saying they're doing so well. A lot of people, I did act back in the day, and a lot of people think it's just so easy. Okay, here's my script, and you're just going to read it. But like Drea said, you got to embody that character and make it seem authentic. And that's not something that's just so easy to do. And then a lot of times when people are reading scripts, as I know from, you know, back in the day, Um, it's crazy. I remember. Okay, I'm gonna bring up Al Boswell again. I had him and Bridget Mayley both. Um, but it was like someone, like, say if it was, I went to the store. I went to the store, and they're looking like how they just read it. They're not reading it in character. And that is so hard. And I commend you guys because you're saying they're doing so well. And Miss Gina, congratulations on you as well. And Greg,
So
for you, how was this film different from what you've done in the past?
You talking to me?
I said Greg.
I haven't done a film in the past.
It's like that.
It's
Wake up.
no, it's been a long day. I'm sorry. It's kind of the difference for me is that, you know, I get to work with people that I know,
Your
as
family,
opposed
yeah.
to don't know, and so it's a little bit easier. We've had a lot of obstacles as we started doing this. A lot of obstacles. I'm not gonna say what the obstacles were. We have a lot of obstacles. I've had to come to sis and be like, hey sis, okay, right here, okay. But we work through those. And again, when you get people together, even though we're cool, you get people together and trying to act, you're strangers, you know, because you're trying to do this and you're trying to compliment them. You're trying to do this and you compliment them. There's no egos. There's a lot of egos on other things that are. There's a lot of. There's no egos here. None. Not even me. You know, I've been told, shut up. Okay, I'm like, cool. You know, because we're trying to get something done. So, in answer to your question, Marcy, it's this one is more. I think it's more of a labor of love, and it's more easy. It's easier to deal with these people than it is with other people.
Well, you know what? I have to also say that I've had a few people come to me and ask me to be in the film, and I didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, so
I didn't feel comfortable with those individuals, and I was like, no. And
Like
you
me?
know,
Y'all told me no?
no.
Darn. Okay.
But you know, and then I second guess myself. I'm like, am I being, you know, biased?
Are you being
I don't
scared?
know. So,
well, you know, you gotta trust that you're making the right decision. You know, if I feel that if you feel it in here, you know what I mean, then don't go with it. You know, but if it's something that you truly trust and you know it's gonna work, then just fly with it. You know?
And that, you know, this is your baby. And that's the same when you look at other organizations where you have people coming to you, hey, oh, you know, especially people that you know, hey, can I get a job? And you know they're not a right fit for your organization just because it's a friend, just because it's a family member. I'm sorry. I tell people in a minute, it's just business. It's just business. And you have to keep that. Pardon me?
You said it's like a baby, okay? You don't want anybody telling you that your baby's ugly. All right.
You ain't lying.
That's a precious baby. Oh, that's so sweet.
But sometimes with me, it's I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay? Don't ask me the question, is my baby, ain't my baby cute? No. But we want people to look at this and say that we did our job. You know, we told the story. The baby looks good, you know?
Definitely.
Right.
But and we're talking back how Gina mentioned people are coming asking, can they be in the film? And again, like you said, it's your baby. You don't want the people coming in there, you know, and just because we know each other, that's not, you know, a good reason.
It's not. I like the way that you know, Gina's asking questions all the time. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten the opportunity to work with Jeff as far as that goes, so I know his skills, I know his capability of doing whatever. Okay, and Jeff is like a sponge. I've never worked with Drea, but she's the most easiest person one of the most easy person I've ever had to work with. Seriously, she listens. She's attentive. She wants to roll right. When y'all see that one scene where they was arguing,
yeah.
Wait, y'all just didn't know she came from an argument right before she shot that scene, so that wasn't too hard.
Oh Lord.
Bro, hey, she said I heard a different side from her when she was showing me some stuff when we was talking. I said, hold on, I ain't no driving like this.
Okay.
Be scared.
So yeah,
good job, Dre.
What's up?
Thank
So
you,
Jeff,
guys.
when you were doing your scenes, your part, that person that you play in there, how much
Yeah.
of that are you pulling out of a corner from back in the day?
Woo!
Tell them what you're saying, Jeff. Go
Oh
ahead.
Lord, I'm gonna just be honest. You know
You
what?
putting all your business out there,
You know what
huh?
I'm talking
Yeah.
about, right?
Hey, yeah, I know you know what's up, and all y'all know what's up, really. Even Jeff know what's up. But the thing is, it didn't. I'm gonna just put it to you like this. Sometimes you gotta have life.
This.
Sometimes you just realize life imitate art. Sometimes, so it wasn't. I'm not gonna say it wasn't as hard.
Yeah.
To do it, but once again, I'm having to still kind of open up to somebody that I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Correct.
And to share that part and to just let her know that, hey, I kind of had a little something, back.
Yeah.
So because she said I play it well. Well, it's a
did
reason why
say
I play it well. She said I play it well.
Say
And
it
it's a
myself.
reason why I play it well.
Well, when you said
Oh,
earlier,
go
it kind of
to that.
fit and everything kind of went on in, and it was
Yeah, it kind of
and
just.
you just made the comment about, with Gina saying she don't want to be in. No. I think that'll change later on. I think you're gonna jump in there with 2 feet. You're gonna have a part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't lying.
So
It's exciting and it's fun, and and we get to come together every week and just seeing it grow and seeing it, progress.
Yes.
I'm excited to see that.
yeah.
Gina, did you
In
ever
the
think?
in the beginning, it was like, okay, what is it gonna look like? But just seeing it when we finish taping and being able to watch it, it's like, wow, we did that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys, for Gina, Drea, and Life Coach, did you ever think that the two of you first, would be acting, and Gina, that you would be a filmmaker?
No, it never crossed my mind.
Yes and no. One day I thought I might have done something, but this is new. So yes, let's do some more.
Do you think you'll continue on
Oh yes, for
after this
sure.
to act more? Okay,
Let's get millions.
come on now.
Hey, there you go, girl. I'm with you on that.
Whoop, whoop.
Say it again. Say it with your chest, baby.
Let's get millions.
Marcella, I had to make Gina do this though. I had to make
You
her do
did?
it. Yeah, because I told her, I said, Gina, I need you to be a director. I need you to be a producer. Okay. So I started putting the name on a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, my name is on this. My name is on this.
Say hey.
And so, I had to make her basically. And when I say make her, I mean,
Talk into it.
just try.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but both hands washes the other, because there were some things I had to make him do. You know how I talk about my brother never finishes anything, and I started off saying I'm not putting my time in this, and we don't finish it.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you happy now that you've started it, Gina?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
You have
And
other.
and everybody is dedicated.
That's that right there. That's it right there. That part. Because when you have only a few people that's dedicated, and you start a project, and then you have the people that are dragging their feet, then sometimes that become contagious, because I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired, it's going too slow. And with everyone being dedicated, that right there makes it a winner.
Absolutely.
So
And I didn't think that I would do this. But I'll tell you why I agreed to want to play a role. I agreed to want to play a role because, one, I knew it was going to be fun. And two, it adds on to that realm of entertainment that I'm already in already. You know what I mean? Right. I'm putting myself out there. People seeing my podcast, people seeing my face. So it's like, this is just another avenue and a direction to go in, so they can see more of me. You know what I mean?
Refocus.
Hey,
why you'll never be typecast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not gonna say you Shorty the Pimp all the time. They're gonna say like, well, hey,
Lewis the Pimp.
I mean, that's funny. I'm being truthful.
No, but I feel what you're saying.
Because we don't want anybody like Dre is going to be playing a whole bunch of different roles in other movies. I'm taking the example of Bobby and Renee Peoples, where if you got good people that are in your film and they're easy to direct and they're easy to work with, put them in another
use those people.
Another movie. Put them in another movie, okay? Because their skill in acting won't leave them there at that first movie. There'll be that person that they're playing each and every movie. Period.
And I learned that even, from Bobby and Renee. We see some actors, and I tell you all the time, Candace is so great, and they use her in a lot of the movies.
Oh yeah.
Y'all wait till y'all see
types of characters. Because you see so many people out there, and the big films, and it's the same. Okay, they're going to be a policeman in this one. Okay, well, yep. Okay, this one's going to be the angry woman right here.
Right.
It's going to be the same, just a different name, different, name, film, different. Yeah. So, and that's so good to not get yourself typecast, because as there are other films, even, not with Gina and Greg, for, Jeff and Drea out there, there might be a $1 trillion film, but they don't have a, what you call them, Shorty the Pimp.
They don't have a role for Shorty the Pimp.
Right. So, and he can go out there to audition, but no, we don't have a Shorty the Pimp.
Don't forget, Shorty the Pimp does walk with a limp. Hey, would you all like to see the clip?
Yes. Can you see the clip?
It's the first time anybody outside of us is seeing this clip. All right.
Oh, okay. Let's see it.
Again, this is just a clip of Jeff and Drea just speaking about their role. Just something's really short, and we got a couple of short snippets of scene in here. Okay. So y'all check it out. Let us know what you think. Okay. We might put it out on Facebook. I don't know, but it's the first time anybody else has seen this.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Drea.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jeff, and I play the role of Lewis in the upcoming film Behind the Collar.
I am playing the role of Karen in the movie Behind the Collar.
Lewis is that type of guy that a woman just does not need in her life. He asks for a lot of different things. He's a big flirt for women. Women just stay away from Lewis.
The role that I play is where Karen had to grow up at the age of 12.
It's coming out soon. Stay tuned.
Come on.
All right. Well, Jeff, you're going to be one of those actors where you're going to be walking down the street in Chicago somewhere, and because of your character, somebody's going to want to pop you upside your head. Is that?
You know what? I'm just might be that Negro. I don't know.
Oh Lord!
Don't know. If it come my way, it come my way.
That is hilarious when I hear of that. They're looking at your character when you're doing so well. As in your character, that when they see you in real life, they're thinking that's really you.
Yeah.
And so you're that guy. Oh Lord, Drea.
That's the situation that they come across too. Okay. When I was in front of the camera, and, I was G Gray 925, right? But outside, and people don't understand this. I'm really a shy person. All right. I am really, Marcella, you know this. I'm really a shy person. I don't talk a lot when I'm outside. Okay. Jeff knows. I assess the situation, look, and I attack when necessary. But with these guys, I mean, understand that they're consummate professionals, and even though it's going, once the movie comes out, they're going to do that, and we're going to do a premiere actually, probably might be at, and shout out to Brown Skin Tea.
Oh yeah,
and Wine. We did that one scene with those guys there. You know, Shanna Tate, she graciously let us use her facility to shoot. But that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that when we do our films, that we're encompassing our hometown. All right, we're making sure that people get seen, people get heard, and give opportunities to everybody as well as continue to do what we do anyway. Okay.
So you know what? Let's real quick. We're going to take a quick break. Let's regroup, and refocus with life coach Jeff Relaford.
All right, y'all. Here we go with the 1 minute thought for the day. Today I had a very I don't want to say interesting conversation, but a good conversation with somebody that I know personally, and they've been diagnosed with cancer. And it's somebody that I know and I love, but I just want to let y'all know something. When you are talking to people, you have to take the good with the bad. And I say that because the person who was diagnosed, she automatically flipped that negative into a positive. You know, different things are going to come at you and hit you in life all at all angles and at all sides sometimes. But when are we going to finally stop as people focusing on the negative? Now, it's okay to be human. I'm not saying don't be human, but what you need time to do is you need time to kind of fall back and look at all the greatness that's in front of you.
Yeah.
Now, some people might think cancer is a big thing, but to this particular person, they just said it was small and minor. And I commend that person for that, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be the bad that keeps you afloat. It's always going to be that good.
J Real.
Yes.
Boom,
That,
boom.
that was so
That's
yes, so
yeah.
good and so
Thank you,
true.
thank you.
When people start really worrying and taking something, bad like that, that stress causes more harm than to
Mhm.
try to think positive. And then also, let me just piggyback real quick off of that. Keep positive people
In your life.
in your circle
Mhm.
as well.
That's
And
it.
that helps a lot. So we lost Drea. Okay.
There
Oh,
she is.
there she
Back.
is.
She
There
back.
she is. Okay.
Mhm.
So just quick, what's next for you guys?
Well, I can say for the team, man, we got Don Ritchie. We got the sketch comedy show
Okay.
that's now.
It's the Black Hee Haw. No, I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
sir. I haven't told too many people. I think I told you guys. Okay,
Mhm.
Dopeliven TV, the Rewind is coming back. Okay, it's a music video show, old school music videos with a little touch of something else. That's coming back. So then we're gonna do more movies. Once we get this one under our
It's
belt,
good. Yeah.
Mhm.
we'll be able to do this. You know, it's going to be. You can call us Bobby and Renee. It's going to be.
No, it's gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
the Dope Living what is that? The Dope Living TV
TV
network?
network.
Yeah, it's going to be the network. You know, we
Yes,
did.
entertainment.
Into
Dope Living
existence.
Entertainment
So,
Network. Gina, what you want to talk about, Dad? What's coming up for you?
Oh yeah, November 8th, we will be in Las Vegas, Nevada, celebrating authors, just as we did back in 2020 when Karen won
Mhm.
the Distinguished Authors Guild Award.
Mhm.
This is our 4th year. We'll be out there celebrating authors, really having a good time. To purchase a ticket, go to Eventbrite. If you're not able to make it out to Vegas,
Mhm.
you can purchase a virtual ticket to watch the show. But I'm always excited every year about this. It's a
Mhm.
lot of work putting it together, but the day of the event is just so much to celebrate.
Okay,
Mhm.
Drea, want to talk about what you do?
hi everybody. I sell wigs. I'm the Drea Effect. You guys can go to my Facebook, the Drea Effect, and you can go to my link, or you can go to my regular page on Drea Rooks, and you will see my link in the bio. Purchase HD wigs, no shedding, 12A grade hair. I also have lip gloss and accessories as well. So yeah, go ahead, check me out. And no, you will not need another wig, okay? I'm real good.
I have one.
You have
I
one?
always have one. Always have a wig in my closet for a backup for those bad hair days.
Girl, I
And
need
That
that
ain't
I
why
wig.
you
do
got no
have one
wig in
in
the
the
closet. That ain't why you got no wig in
That's
the closet.
role play. She's a
Right, I was gonna
newlywed.
say,
Role
if
play.
your man, if
Oh,
you and your man going through something and you want to be another chick, go ahead, get that wig up out that
All
closet.
right, man.
Put
You
it
know
Call
what
on
I
her.
like about
the
hers
baby.
is
Call her.
different. It's
Please
different
do.
from the wigs that I've used to, in olden days.
Mhm.
This is a front lace where it blends in with your skin, so it doesn't look like you have on a wig. It looks like natural hair. And
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Drea styles it for you too.
and she's a
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
model.
okay.
that's what's up.
I
And
know
Dre's a
several
model too.
people.
She's a model too.
Okay. All right, life
Okay.
coach, what you got coming up?
All right, y'all. So The Cure is going to be putting on another event October 9th. Now we're going to be in downtown Chicago at a rooftop, all this other stuff. Yeah, this is a big one, people. We putting some time into this one. So we want to make sure we dedicate to our Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland people. I just got to drop some names. It's going to be Neapolis Malik Malachi, Jennifer Williams, Matthew Santana, Carl Weatherspoon, and myself. Together, we are The Cure. What we do is we are CEOs United, reaching everyone. That's how we roll. So we just want to spread some knowledge to y'all. I'll come back maybe in another episode, maybe tomorrow, and tell y'all what we're going to talk about more. But I got to keep it brief because then we have November 11th. This is an event that myself and Jennifer Williams are putting on called Empower Noir. You know, if you change your mind, you can change yourself. So we want to nurture Black minds. It's going to be about Black mental health. And we're going to start it off from 12 to 4. 12 will be from registration from 12 to 1, but we're going to have a panel discussion in the beginning. We're also going to make it cater toward youth also. And we're going to talk about, what's that called? Teen suicide and prevention also. So we have a couple of our girls from the organization that I mentor, the Zeta Nicole girls. They'll be there to give their side of it as they've seen some deaths with some of the students that they've come across.
Yeah.
And that's just what they see that's prevalent too nowadays. So that will be on November 11th from 12 to 4. We'll have the panel discussion, and I will be doing my own breakout session as well, talking about mindset and mental health.
Awesome. Okay. And Mo B, you have anything coming up?
I don't have anything coming up right now. I'm working on some stuff, and I'm hoping to get a spot in on this Dopeliven TV movie.
That's done.
Show the scores up.
Definitely.
So,
Let me just add, I wanted to, something I forgot, and I haven't mentioned it, but Robert and I will be, we're part of the Fest in the First, which is September 16th, I believe it is.
Okay.
So we'll be out there with R&D distributors. As you guys know, we have a online store, and we'll be out there with our online store and also Alpha's Adventures. So if you haven't gotten your books, you can come out and get your books right there on the spot. But come out and join us. This is going to be a first for us.
Okay.
But hey, we'll be there at the Fest in the First.
Okay, one other thing too, Marcella.
Go ahead.
When we mention our endeavors and things that we're doing, okay, I think we all forget this. We got viewers across the country, so telling them come on here, you got to tell them where, Gene. You got to let them know where. You know, they don't know. They don't know. A lot of people, we might have first time listeners, first time viewers. They don't know. All right, so just so everyone knows, you know, the brunt here is Northwest Indiana, the Midwest.
Okay? Lake Street, Miller area, Lake Street, and we'll be here with our store, R&D distributors, discount distributors. Visit the store. If you don't see something in the store that you're looking for, just let me know. I can get those items. They will be cheaper than your other place that delivers to you.
Facts. I got a monitor. I got a monitor.
Yeah, so if you don't see what you're looking for, let us know. Just email us. The email is right there in the link. Email us and let us know what you're looking for. Hey, I've gotten beds and bikes and motorcycles and all that kind of stuff for our customers. So just because you don't see it in the store does not mean we can't get it.
Okay. And you know what? Before we go, I know everyone has talked about what they're doing now. We do normally ask everyone to say something inspirational or motivational to our viewers. Can we get started? Mo, you want to? No, let's start with Drea, our guest today. Drea, can you give us some inspirational motivational to our viewers?
Yes, stay motivated. Keep going. Don't let nobody tell you different. If you have a plan, go forward with it. Don't let yourself down.
Okay, good. Jeff?
Hey, I'm gonna piggyback off that because fear sucks. But fear also, since it sucks, it also stifles you as well. So if you can let go of that fear, let go of that stifling, don't listen to what other people tell you, that negativity, stick to your own positivity and the vision that you have, there'll never be failure. There'll always be learning curves and other ways to build off of that.
Without a doubt, Jeff, that is correct. Learning, you learning. A failure is just something that you have done 100 times and you find it didn't work that way. That's all failure is. Until you find that way that works, that's going to be your success.
Gina.
Well, don't be afraid to step into new territory.
Come on.
You may have never thought about doing X, Y, and Z, but try it, and you may find that you're very successful at it, or that you just love it. So don't be afraid.
Okay.
Facts.
Gregorio.
Hey man, look, opportunity exists. Trust me, opportunity exists. Somebody once said a long time ago that opportunity only comes around once in a lifetime. Okay, it does not. All right, it does not come knocking at your door all the time, but sometimes you have to seek it. And once the opportunity comes, you can't be afraid to take that opportunity. Okay, God gives us all an opportunity to get up in the morning. Okay, so every time we get up in the morning, let's create opportunities for ourselves. Something should happen different daily. All right, if you can't, don't think that you failed. All right, and if you can get up the next day, there's another opportunity that's going to be able to be created, because God gives us that talent to do so. Just take your opportunities and try. Take that one step forward, and you'll see it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yes.
And I like what each one have talked about. About fear. God never gave us the spirit of fear. Taking that first step. These people here on Dopeliven TV, they're showing you that you can try. It doesn't matter what it is. You might see something that someone else is doing. Don't just compete with them. You can always try and do it yourself. Do it different. Be unique. Another thing, love people more. Start showing more love. There's so much going on in the world that's negative. We need to show more love. People have different mindsets, different perspectives than you have. Don't allow something that someone else does that's maybe negative to bring you down to that atmosphere as well. Try to love more as we go along each day. And that right there, Moby, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
That's dope living.
Amen. That is okay. That's dope living. We're going to sign out a couple of minutes early today.
Great.
Go ahead.
I want to say tomorrow, man, y'all got to tune in tomorrow, right? We have been blessed to be around a whole lot of different producers, directors, and this and that. So some of them, they got some new movies coming out, and they blessed me with trailers. So we're going to show some of the trailers tomorrow, okay? Nelson Davis, he made me promise not to show his trailer until it came out. Right, so now I got
he put his shirt on?
I thought it was a buddy hour show.
We ain't never putting the shirt on. Nelson put the shirt on.
Trying to get like Nelson one day.
Louis.
And the new guy, Trent Harris. This new guy, Trent Harris, man. This guy, oh my God, that science fiction. Marcy, I know you like science fiction, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to look at it today.
It is trailer, and the movie is on Tubi, yes. All right, so yeah, check that out. I'm sorry. That's all I got.
Okay. And on that note, we will see you tomorrow, Dopeliven TV live, 7 p.m. Central Time. Hope to see you there. You don't want to miss it.
Peace.
See you, everybody.